I'd just like to say that calendars are a lethal weapon because calendars have fucked me up this week in ways I can't even talk about. Thanks, Apple.
There's something good about my brain that I used a calendar once, one chapter of my life, and that's it. There's something, my brain just has it locked. I think because my anxiety. That's where, like, it's popular to say, like, my ADHD's a superpower, you know?
Yeah.
But sometimes it is for real.
Yeah.
I've forgotten shit for sure, but, like, I'd say I'm batting 98%.
This has not been like I forgot things. It is that like thing one. I was supposed to have an electrician come in yesterday from sometime between 10 and noon. Nobody showed. I go, what the hell? So I call them and like, oh yeah, we have you done for tomorrow. I was like, I repeated the date and day back to the person when I made the appointment.
Yeah, you need
There's
paper
no
trails.
way I screwed that up. Furthermore, I wouldn't have made it on today because I have an appointment at 11 and it was, right smack dab in the middle of that. And the electrician appointment was only showing up on one of my devices because whichever one I used to put it on a calendar called Work, which I've never used. I never intentionally had a calendar called Work, but not all of my devices were subscribed to that calendar. And so, I couldn't remember exactly what time. I just knew it was yesterday morning, and I couldn't remember which electrical company was supposed to be coming out. It's like, how am I going to? I'm just going to sit here all day and wait for them to show up.
Yeah.
And then I finally, looked around and found it on the calendar that's on my computer. But Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't like my shit connected either. Shit like that happens all the time. So I just do phone. Yeah, do phone.
Yeah. Anyway, Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. Isn't that what we were talking about?
No, I thought we were doing Rocky 4.
Oh. Well, maybe we'll just not do this then.
Yeah.
Let's just bail on this one then.
Yeah, I could have sworn we had Rocky 4 in that bitch.
I don't know. Dean didn't even make it. So
speaking of calendars,
yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Friday, everyone said Rocky 4.
Oh fuck. It was Rocky 4 or Lethal Weapon. Okay. Well, I didn't watch Rocky 4.
I didn't watch Lethal Weapon. Yeah.
Let's talk about something else then. Let's just make
Friday I had Rocky 4. Everyone said works for me.
Well, maybe we could do Rocky 4 and Lethal Weapon tomorrow.
You'll have to watch.
You watch one and I watch the other. I've got an appointment tomorrow for sure. But other than that, the electrician is like noon to 2 or noon to 12 tomorrow. So yeah, this is fun. Damn. Well, I can just tell you that Lethal Weapon is a better movie than Rocky 4.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
It's really, really good. It cost you $4 on Amazon, but
we can bitch about that for a second. So I had to rent Rocky 4 and I hate that because not only do I hate spending money on movies when you have fucking subscriptions everywhere, right? Just stupid. And like movies like this should definitely be somewhere. I understand the newest shit.
It wasn't on Freevee or whatever they're calling it now.
I Googled around. I couldn't find anything. Yeah, what's the other one? There's like 4 of them that are like free and commercials, which I don't mind.
Pluto.
Yeah, none of those. So it's $2.99 on Amazon Prime or whatever. Okay, bitch. Like fucking a year ago, everything's free on Amazon.
Right.
So then you buy it, already pissed off. What's $2.99 in 2024? It's just like the matter of the point.
Yeah.
You know, it's just fucking annoying. But then, so you have 30 days to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're beating Blockbuster there. But as soon as you click play...
Oh, you have 72.
Yeah, I think you have 24
you
or
have
30.
24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's absolutely
72.
insane.
You have 30 days to start it, but once you start it, you only have 24 or 48 hours to watch it.
They got to rewind and give it to somebody else?
Be kind, rewind.
Like, what the fuck is that? Like, give me a set amount of time to just have it.
Yeah.
It's fine with 7 days, right? I think Blockbuster's typical is 5 days or 3 days.
Yeah.
Give me a 5-day or 7-day, but I should be able to watch that however the fuck I want to watch that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
That's insane. And I'm a Bezos guy, man. Bezos, I want to be on your team, brother, but that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I agree. And you're right. All this stuff used to be free. I mean, not free, but but Prime with a subscription.
And especially this type of movie. Prime was known for having like all the banger classics. They didn't have a bunch of new shit for a long time. I don't know how you can't find the Rocky 4 everywhere. And Lethal Weapon's the same category, right? Just like classic bangers that were always on TV.
Right.
Because if you have TV, and I did find it because Dan has YouTube TV in the living room, so I always search that, and YouTube TV has it, but you can only watch it when it's live on a channel.
Oh.
So you don't even have that on-demand shit, which came out in 2003. Like, on-demand was revolutionary.
Yeah.
Like, it was pre-Netflix banger. Not pre-Netflix, the DVD service, but pre-Netflix, the streaming. Do you even know on-demand, Sebas?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No, on demand. Is.
Yeah, like, on-demand was bangers. And you could rent them, right? Like, kind of hotel style.
Yeah.
That was revolutionary. They fucked up, however, because they should be... Whoever made that should have been Netflix.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I think it was pre-Netflix.
Yeah, it was definitely existed, but it was.
I think it was DirecTV.
Yeah, it was primarily in hotels first. Yeah,
hotels forever.
Yeah.
Even as a baby, I remember you'd rent a movie in a hotel and the naughty list would be on there.
Yeah, exactly. It was mostly porn, but yeah.
I wonder what the percentage of hotel rentals were porn versus...
probably really
probably
good.
High, right?
Yeah, probably high.
Like, yeah, of course, because we'd go to Vegas and shit, because Dad would be in poker tournaments, so I'm fucking 8. There's only so many arcades you can go to.
Yeah.
And so then, you'd be renting movies, chilling in the hotel. And maybe that's why I like hotels now.
Yeah, your association with Vegas also started
it's great.
early.
Yeah, really young. And so, you'd rent one for $2, and it made sense because Blockbuster was also $2. Sometimes they'd have an N64 controller in there. We never did that because that was probably like $30. That's out of the price range.
Yeah.
Unless Dad's winning tourneys. So we just,
The remote in a hotel room is supposed to be the nastiest thing in the whole room.
I can't imagine. I don't even
just
want to
like
think
covered
about it.
with stuff.
Yes,
just
stuff.
Stuff.
Yeah. Even my memory of them.
Broad category stuff.
Yeah, they're sticky, and hotels even now haven't really updated. Maybe like a nice Vegas one has some good shit, but like if you go to a regular hotel, because I still travel a decent amount, like a regular hotel in LA, it's still like shitty old hotel TV.
Yeah, or it's the new all streaming ones that take like 5 minutes to change channels between the channels. It's like,
and Airbnbs, they just like leave you empty. Like they want you to put
use your
Netflix.
own. Yeah,
yeah, fuck that noise.
Yeah, I would rather not. Well, if you're going to do that, obviously, then Netflix or Amazon or whatever should give you one of those like temporary login codes.
Yeah,
that just expires.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, something should. I don't know.
I know when I went to Mexico, they did have like a Roku, and I think it was connected to like everybody that went to that hotel could hop on this Roku.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and you had access to whatever the fuck you wanted.
That's sick. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, why wouldn't you just have and just do one of them if you're a hotel or YouTube TV. I mean, YouTube TV again, like I've just like I'm sponsored, but they really are like the new shit because you have all the saved movies. They basically have their own on demand, and then their channels are because once Dad worked for Pac Bell, and then they got acquired, and everyone got acquired, and then eventually they teamed up with DirecTV. So that's the only time I had like hella TV as a kid. Otherwise, we couldn't afford it. So then you have like every channel ever, and that's what YouTube TV is. So you can like fucking find a billion movies rocking or sports, like we've complained about. You can't fucking find sports in the modern day.
Yeah, the landscape just keeps changing, and it's not. I mean.
I think Disney just tried to adapt. That was the big move. Because I think people were bitching about sports. So Disney brought ESPN into the app.
Yeah, ESPN is now in the app.
And so you can find
if you have
like,
ESPN Plus.
Yeah, so you can find some random, not everything, though. You find in like hockey and lacrosse still.
Yeah. Hulu is in the app.
Yeah. They were the ones running all the commercials. But even that, I think, is like their $40 shit. It's not the basic Hulu.
I have the package that's ESPN Plus and Hulu and Disney Channel, or Disney Plus, and swear to God, I have never used the ESPN part of it.
Yeah,
not one time because I have no idea what's on it. Like,
no, I think it's obscure sports.
Yeah,
maybe for strongman or something, but I think it's like the lacrosse, maybe college sports. So like college basketball is pretty legit, but I think it's all the random shit you can't watch. I mean, everyone, the vast majority want NFL, MLB, and NBA. I saw it's so bad that GTA role-playing server like hacked it, and so within Grand Theft Auto these dudes are in their backyard and there's a TV playing a real game. So which is kind of fire though, because that is the future, right? I mean, that's what we're gonna all do.
Like
we'll all be at home. We'll lock in, we'll all go to a game together and sit courtside. Remember during COVID they were putting people's faces? Yeah, it's kind of fire.
Oh my god,
I wouldn't mind.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. But like
out in the back, just
but how are we so far out? I can't fucking find a basketball game on my regular streaming.
Yeah, so I wonder. This is something that maybe they should have explored during the pandemic instead of cardboard cutouts and stuff. Is if they had just put like screens on the edges of the court in front of the seats.
Yeah.
And then if you were watching virtually, it would like put your face.
Yeah. I think they put like celebrities like
They
that.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like dog disrespect and all that.
Oh,
what a-
Hey,
God.
whoa.
Speaking of
Had to bring 'em up.
of celebrities, I encountered this stupid Instagram video that somebody posted that was done in. I gotta actually bring it back up because I gotta open it from the person I sent it to. Yeah, in a Norwegian TV show, in 2010, they aired a low-quality music video starring a baffling assortment of celebrities lip-syncing to the Beatles song "Let It Be" on a beach at sunset, a lot of which is green screen. It is like Jason Alexander and Huey Lewis and Malcolm Jamal Warner and the Carlton guy from Fresh Prince and athletes, and it's just like, I mean,
Interesting. You would think that would be more common now. Like music videos are making a little pushback because people are using YouTube and stuff to market their music, being independent. So they're putting more money into the shoots to get the push. But like AI or green screen, you do some crazy shit. I'd be having Michael Jackson, if I'm like Chris Brown or something, I'd be having Michael Jackson in my video dancing and shit. Like AI is crazy.
yeah.
There's some stuff on my Twitter I have to like zoom in and be like, what the fuck's going on?
What's really funny about this thing is that sometimes people are actually singing,
Sure.
and sometimes they're just lip syncing, and like it's not who you would expect. Like Huey Lewis is lip syncing. Like why wouldn't Huey Lewis be
Just
singing?
I wonder, did they just pay those people to do that or they stole it?
No, they did pay him. And, no, I see if
It's
I
like real.
yeah. Let me see if I can.
Speaking of Michael Jackson, he built like a $20 million mansion in Vegas, and that it's for sale right now for like $13 million.
Mike's buying in.
Bro, I fucking
He's buying
I'm
in.
trying. It's fucking sick. It's like exactly what you'd think of like 90s. It looks like it's, like a palace from Rome. It looks crazy. Not my style, but
Is it kind of like his, what was it called? His
Neverland?
Yeah, Neverland. That's
Nah.
what it was. I
I
was gonna
think
say Playhouse.
Maybe. Yeah, that's creepy, right?
Yeah. I didn't know what it was called.
Yeah, a little bit. Like Neverland's got some like Mediterranean vibes to it.
Okay.
I think that was just the style back then, because there's other houses in Vegas I've seen for sale that are very like
Kind of like that.
modern.
I was watching a documentary. It was like a murder mystery type of thing, and it was a dude that lived in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he had like a fucking like a Rome type house.
I think a lot of
was
people used to. I mean, Mike
Sick.
Tyson's homes back in the day were up there. All kind of look like that.
You can see.
Oh, it's a modern. That dude, he looks hella old right there. Yeah, it's so weird.
They get out a photo album with Pam Anderson, and she comes to life like she's in Hogwarts or something.
Who's the musician?
I
who's, like,
don't
actual
know.
song?
It's not real. I
Like-
mean, it's Let It Be, but I don't know who recorded it. It's not the Beatles.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like a Norwegian band doing a cover or something.
Maybe, although it's in English, so
Yeah, what the fuck are these Norwegians doing?
I don't know. But like, they're
And beaches, they ain't got a beach. I mean, they got water. So like, I'm sure they have sand, but
Laura Palmer from Twin Peaks, and it's just the craziest combination of people.
Yeah, people I don't even know.
I mean, people you wouldn't know unless you were watching TV in the '90s and
There's our
Dolph
guy.
Lundgren, Rocky IV. Speaking of
Yeah.
Rocky IV,
Yeah, Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
He had a little run after the Cosby Show. He was in some shit.
Yeah, he did. I don't know what I think he directs now.
Maybe. I'm trying to see. I think Jamie Foxx's new special came out.
Oh. I still can't get over what was it? They cloned Tyrone. It's a really good movie on Netflix.
Yeah, it's about him, right?
He's
in it.
Yeah, he's in it.
I
think it's fire.
it's not. Is Tyrone his character in Horrible Bosses? I wonder if it's based off of that.
Horrible Bosses.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a shit comedy, but
I
it's
haven't
funny.
seen it, but-
Yeah. Because I feel like he's been known to have like an alter ego named Tyrone. You know, like as a comedy skit. Is he play Tyrone in it?
No, he's like a
then maybe not.
not a side character, but he's like one of the main characters.
Yeah, because his new stand-up's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, he really is so insanely talented. But that's where he throws a bunch of jabs at Diddy. We can talk conspiracies real quick. I was just on one on my Twitter out front. LeBron James has been excused for the team with no
excuse.
Yeah, like not like left, but like he skipped games. They didn't say why, and JJ Redick, the coach, is like, yeah, like it's excused, like I allowed it.
Oh, okay.
And the Diddy stuff's just coming to a collide right now.
Oh, jeez.
And like, there's the most famous picture of him in like a French cleaning outfit. Have you seen that? You know, like the black skirt.
Like a French maid?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And he's taking a selfie, LeBron. And he's the one that quoted it. He's the first one to ever.
Like a Diddy party.
Yeah, that was him. You know? And so you're like, well. And again, like, I never want to judge nobody because you can be close with someone, you can be friends with someone, you could hang out with someone and not know their demons.
Yeah.
Or you could be a part of the demons, which, the Jay-Z stuff's coming out.
It's kind of like the Jay-Z thing.
Yeah, that one's a little convoluted because it is a civil case, So, like, sometimes in that celebrityhood, that does look like optically that you're just hunting money. And I guess this lawyer has a history of that. But who knows what'll come of that. He was pretty tied to Diddy, obviously, and even his own story with Beyonce and shit's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's a little fuzzy ages as they're going. And LeBron, the thing is like LeBron is squeaky clean. I've always given him credit for that. Like he's squeaky clean for being the first, maybe not the first, but maybe the first superstar on social media. Yeah. Like he grew up in the social media era.
Yeah, he had his little flip phone.
Yeah, like he was zoomed in since he was 17.
Yeah.
Kobe missed half of it. Kobe only got the back half. And for him to never like be in trouble is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But maybe, I mean, if this whole story comes out, who knows? Maybe, I don't know.
Just ruined the whole thing.
Yeah. It was. I think it was yesterday. He said he was skipping the game just because people are like, oh shit, man, what the fuck's about to happen?
Interesting.
Yeah, we'll
Very
see.
Interesting. I actually worked for a company that made those French maid costumes for Fredericks of Hollywood back in the way long ago day.
LeBron's your customer.
Yeah.
Probably. I can't even imagine what
the
that
pictures,
would look like.
I'm gonna find it. It's crazy.
Wow. On a totally separate note, and I don't want to go too deep into this, but this is just it's turning into a philosophical question. So, several months ago, somebody that, oh Lord, they weren't that good. The ones I saw weren't that good.
Yeah, man, it's probably $1 million. There's like multiple. He's like taking selfies like he's fucking
Christ.
Jeez. Someone I've known for a long time, 20 years, whatever, had a lot of allegations of sexual abuse and stuff leveled against him by a lot of women.
Yeah.
And he went really silent on that, which is, I mean, that as a strategy is probably a good one because what can you say? However, just yesterday, he started posting essentially receipts of these are the conversations, not just the way I remember them versus the way you remember them, but the way they happened, like screenshots of text messages and emails and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I just hate that everything. I hate two things. I don't make a judgment on him or the ladies because I just don't know, right?
Yeah, I this is just purely a philosophical question about how this should be handled.
Yeah, that's what I hate. I hate that one has to even be strategy.
Yeah.
Right, there has to be PR.
Chess.
Yeah, and then two, like, why are we... And I'm not a huge judicial guy because I think there is some corruption in there somewhere, right? Mm-hmm. We're all human, although it is our only option.
Yeah.
So why are we going to the court of Instagram?
That's a good question.
And
YouTube.
I mean?
YouTube. There's a long YouTube videos that I haven't watched.
And so that's like a lot of this stuff. Like if I'm him, again, all philosophical, like I'm probably going to court against them. If I truly think that I've done nothing, then you're taking on a defamation, right?
Yeah, I was going to say you have a defamation case.
Right?
You?
And then if they're them, the group of ladies, how are you not teaming up and doing the same? Like if you truly believe you're in the right... Like go to criminal, like I just said, even with the Diddy or the Jay-Z thing. Like let's not go civil then. Like if he committed a crime against you, how are we not going to criminal court?
Well, yeah. So here's the thing. Most of these were anonymous.
Yeah.
But because he knew circumstances, he was able to figure out who a lot of them were.
Sure.
I get it. and he's like, I don't understand. He's like, he's not claiming to having had perfect behavior or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just don't remember it that way. And is it, is it me? Is it you? Is it you got caught up in a moment about like Me Too? Except like Me Too can have more than one meaning, right?
Yeah.
Sadly.
Yeah, and all that gets weird. Yeah, that's the same thing. Even for him, again, not based on this person, but him, the situation, a man in this situation. I don't know if it's always like the best way to go about, like, I'm not perfect, but look, and then you're pointing at this card. Like, well, that's not good either, because then, like, what happened off the cell phone? Right, because most of the crimes are
not documented in that level, yeah.
Right, like most things, like we're not going to find Diddy's text about his fucking GMB baby oil, right? But I'm pretty sure Diddy did some crazy shit with baby oil,
Yeah.
And then even if Diddy would come out and say like, yeah, but they loved me or something, like that's what it feels like.
And I got text messages that said they liked what happened, even
like,
though
well, I don't know if
now they're saying it's something different. It's like, well.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, that really comes down to that power differential thing.
It does, and just humans, like what you're willing to say to someone eye to eye versus what you're willing to say in text versus the power's for sure a play, dude, chicks for sure a play. It just all gets so hairy. But to me, the easiest, cleanest way, then, even those ladies want to stay anonymous, they can all probably find each other to break anonymity for sure, but just to each other, then go to a lawyer and stay anonymous. It's probably possible. Again, I don't know our courtrooms and shit that much, but if there's 10 of y'all, 5 of y'all,
it didn't work it didn't work in the Diddy situation. Somebody,
yeah, but I wonder if that's like clout being outed or our judicial system, because I'm sure.
I think it was the judicial system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the judicial system said you have to disclose who you are. You can't do this anonymously.
Interesting. Yeah,
and I don't know the exact wrinkle that caused that to be the case, but
I don't know enough. You'd imagine though, there's probably a way to do it. Like, hey, I'm scared for my life, or I'm scared of.
Yeah, but you'd have to be able to prove that was like a real issue.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just don't think most people handle this probably the cleanest way. They just always, and then the sad part is some people turn it into, and that's part of the issue with the Me Too is some people will turn it into an attention-seeking, clout-seeking move.
Right,
and on both sides, guy and girl, who are the victim, the victee, the criminal, the pet predator, like everyone makes it that way. And I fucking hate that too, And again, like there's no necessarily answer, but my answer is probably just go to the cleanest way, which at this point seems to be our judicial system.
Yeah, I'd probably say it just depends on what you want to do, and like if you feel like you can't have a career because you have this hanging over you, that's maybe something. But but at the same time, shit does actually die down.
True. Yeah. Sadly. I don't know if that's right either, because a lot of other people.
It's probably not right. But
they've disappeared, come back, and been just fine. And
talking about it after a long period of time freshens it. Is the issue?
Yeah. I don't know. It is all just too murky and foggy. I mean, because I don't know. Because then, what are the chances also that your slate's totally clean? Again, like I've been on the internet a long time, and ain't motherfuckers outside, picketing against me.
No.
So like innocent until proven guilty, but why are you being singled out?
Yeah.
For any dude that's ever been done this, that is weird too. Like every chick has a vendetta against you. Like, I don't know, or every person, or like there's rumors here and there about people, I don't know. It gets too weird.
Yeah. You and I were mentioned in a Reddit thread just this week. And it's interesting to see what people's opinions are about a situation that it was really sort of a situation that we were not in. It was post us, but like how there's a sort of convergence of views about particular situations that people only know part of, but they all agree on certain things.
Yeah. I mean, that's just like the TMZ internet thing, right? Like people are interested in drama.
Yeah, I didn't see anything honestly really way out there, but it was just interesting that people who were not directly involved, commenting on stuff and kind of having the same perceptions that I might have had, but I wasn't, actually in the situation at that point. It's just, I don't know, it's just interesting how the world sees dramas or even sort of manufactures dramas. You know?
Yeah, I don't know why, but the human brain is attracted to it.
Yeah, I mean,
right? I mean, TMZ's talk about like a successful long career.
Yeah.
Right? Like they've went from like magazine type little articles to a TV show to blogs, YouTube. They do everything now. They're like a leading source now.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, when things are like quoted, it's like source TMZ.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, and they went from being more like, kind of a National Enquirer sort of not really reliable source
They're pretty locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of just like independent journaling now.
Yeah.
And they'll still do some crazy stuff or funny stuff, but yeah, it's interesting. But people love that.
Yeah.
People eat it up. Yeah, I try to avoid it. Makes me feel yucky.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Well, all right. Well, we're going to be back with some movie at some point in the somewhat near future. I due to calendar issues, I got to get out of here. So,
we'll talk to you soon, ladies and gentlemen. New episodes every Wednesday, 3sb.co for all your clothing needs. Third Street Barbell, Sacramento, California. You can find us there, and I'm Solid Mike.
I'm at Jim McDonald on all the social media. This show is 50% facts, 1% is a word, and 50 is just numbers. 50% facts. This is the Spreaker Prime Podcast in association with iHeartMedia on the Obscure Celebrity Network, and we'll talk to you next time.